Street Talk! Yeah!
Welcome to Street Talk. I am your host, Jason, and this is for Saturday, October the 18th. Saturday, you know what that means, college football time. Did have a request to do this game. It's a little bit off the board, not going to be a popular pick. But we're Wyoming Cowboys hosting the San Jose State Spartans. I also thought maybe it's a good idea to do something that's sort of off the grid to see if we can find any hidden gems, any sort of hidden value. Now, Wyoming hosting this game actually opened up at a 1.5 point favorite, very small favorite. It's actually swung to San Jose as a 1.5 point favorite now. So let's dig into it a little deeper to see what we can get. Statistics wise, well, neither of these two teams are really that great. Both have an under 500 record. Both desperately need this victory if they're going to have any shot at keeping hope alive for a bowl game later in the year. San Jose versus the Rush. They're 117th in the nation, allowing 230 yards a game. Wyoming, not much better at 102nd, allowing 202 yards a game. Against the pass, Wyoming, not too bad, 47th in the nation, 219 yards a game. However, this will probably surprise most people. It definitely surprised myself. Versus the pass, San Jose State, number 1 in the nation, only allowing 90 yards a game through the air. That's really something we can probably hang our hat on when we're talking about two relatively mediocre teams. On offense, San Jose 56th with the pass, Wyoming 95th with the pass. So Wyoming being so low down with yards per game in the passing really means they can't really get a lot considering San Jose's ranked number 1 in the nation. Against the Rush, San Jose 90th at 146 a game. Wyoming 105th at 132 yards per game. So, again, both these teams pretty far down on the offensive statistics category. Sort of what we would expect for teams coming in under 500. On the road this year, it's only 2 games. San Jose State has only averaged 10 points a game. However, those were against really top quality teams. We had Minnesota and at Auburn, so you don't expect them to be scoring a lot versus those type of teams. Colby Kierkegaard, the quarterback for Wyoming, had a pretty good year. However, his offensive line really has been a mess. Had injuries, concussion. One guy actually had an appendectomy. He's been sacked 26 times already this year. And that doesn't bode well for a team that's already going against the number 1 team in the nation versus the pass. Wyoming did have a 21-point lead in their last game against Hawaii on the road. They coughed it up late. They played good defense early. By the 4th quarter, they were exposed. Hawaii ran right over Wyoming. Now, San Jose State quarterback Joe Gray played the last 2 games, replaced the senior quarterback. Now the juniors coming in had two pretty good games, led them to a big win over UNLV, and now San Jose State's coming off a bye. They're do everything running back / wide receiver Tyler Irvin has to have a big game in this game. Now, even though Wyoming is at home, they're a slight dog, even though they opened up as a favorite, as I said. I think I'm going to go against the grain here and go with San Jose State. I know the sheep were really leaning heavily towards Wyoming, but really that's probably because they're at home. And again, this is more of an off-the-grid game. So for me, I sort of like the Spartans here as a 1.5 point favorite, number 1 passing defense in the nation, and they're do everything. Wide receiver, running back Tyler Irvin gets the green. I hope you guys enjoy it. We'll see you next time on Street Talk.